today. I'm going to give it a second until people come out. Let's go out and look at the stars until people come out. And then it'll give me a time to let there be enough lag to respond to Jen Bailey going crazy on me for what reason. I don't even fucking know. So, give me 2 seconds while we go outside. Stay inside. My camera's dirty or something. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my... Damn, it's colder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, fuck. How's everyone doing? Hey, Mr. Squirrel, what's up? So I was considering going live, but I didn't want to go live from my computer because it's too much work. And then I was watching my TikTok videos and it edited it was like a live premiere, so it threw me into like a random live. I'm not even subscribed to Rochelle, and it threw me into Rochelle's live. So I clicked out. I saw Jen was live, and then she was crying. And then I clicked out, and then I messaged Chris, and I said, guess who's live with Rochelle right now? Penelope. That was weird. It randomly threw me in her live. And then I also said, oh, and Jen's live crying. Didn't say I was in her chat. I guess Chris misunderstood and thought that they were all live talking about me or something. So I guess he might have commented in Jen's, and then he said she was talking about me. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I clicked over, and I don't necessarily know why she's talking about me. I don't know if she was talking about me prior to him mentioning something, and I don't even see his comment. So I obviously it was deleted. I don't know what's going on and why I'm randomly being attacked by her. Hi, hello. Would you guys like to maybe say hi in the chat? Who's here? How's it going? Ooh, it's cold. There's my tree. Say hi to my tree. There's my other tree. There's another one over there. Anyways, so we're just going to have a smoke. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to play her live from where I walked in and was able to backtrack to where I think she started talking about me because she says, you know what, Amesy? And then I was like, I think that's where it starts. So I paused it. I vaguely heard that he was like, she's talking about you and Clint. I was like, I don't know how many times I have to express what happened there, why she's even bringing it up, but it seems kind of stupid. Hey, Miss Nikki, what's up? I guess to Jen Bailey, supposedly I left the hive, and then I'm back with the hive. I haven't left or been back with anything. I'm a free agent. I go where I go. I'm not governed by Jules. Jules isn't governed by me. I don't, I regret even feeling a little bit bad for Jen for having the innards of her home fucking. And you know what? I get it now. Yeah. She was pointing out the fact that she can't even go out and buy her own furniture. I bought a couch today because I ordered one from Temu. It didn't work. It wouldn't even be good for the kids' room. It was weird. Anyways, so I have another one I'm picking up tomorrow, and it's like, I can't imagine anyways, that's not the point. I don't give a fuck what she does, but I shouldn't have even have mentioned it, because look at that. Now everyone's like, oh, she left the hive. I don't think I left or joined or didn't join. I don't know what's going on. Could I please have some Kool-Aid if I'm going to be in a cult? I'd appreciate a beverage. What, y'all don't serve Kool-Aid? What the fuck? That's like a given. Oh, is it too soon for that joke? I don't know. Hey, Lisa Ann. Hey, Sally Mae. I am having a great night. I'm chilling, kicking it old school. The kids' dad's here hanging out with them, so I'm able to go live. I was like, hold on a minute. I'm sorry to hear that, Lisa Ann. Prayers to your dad and you and your whole family and everyone that you love that's going through it because of that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh, that must be tough. I bet you are exhausted. I hated being at the hospital because it's so draining. Even just sitting there is draining. All right. My cigarette is dead. Oh. Fucking crazy ass people. I have to turn that off. Oh my God, it's cold. Last week it was like edging like 90 degrees. Now it's like, I don't even know. I guess like in the 50s probably. All right, more people chat. I might go on camera at some point. We'll see. We will see. Is there like a little, what's this? Retouch. Ooh. I wonder what that looks like. Let's listen to this first. I'll give you guys like a little half view. All right. Oh, let me speed her up a little bit. Just a little bit. Hold on 2 seconds, actually. BRB. Okay, we back. And I put her on one and point to this as fair use. But whatever. If she wants to strike it, I'll just download it once I'm done live and put it on my Rumble. So if you watch this afterwards, yes. Anyways, let's listen to what have I done now?
And I'm not going to get upset over you like that. Let's talk about my routine. I know you're watching this.
Yeah.
You know, Nancy, I know you're watching this. And I'm not going to get upset over you. I'm not. Let's talk about my relationship with Nancy.
What relationship? I don't think we necessarily have a relationship, Jen, but sure, go ahead.
For some reason. Because maybe I'm sure you're watching this because your man just came in here. Your Sasquatchian man. I will never, ever understand.
Hold on a second. Thank you. Sorry, someone just ran out here and I was like, what is going on? Can y'all hear?
I don't even know it's going on for me.
How is that my fault? Because I laughed and you addressed me. You didn't seem like you were. Why does it matter what other people think, Jen? That's what I wonder. Why are you so concerned always what other people think? Why do you care? First of all, I don't understand why your friends are mad. You blocked me and I haven't been in your chat since, so I don't understand that. That don't even make sense. But now someone's not willing to be your mod because of me? That's ridiculous.
Those are a bitch to get off of.
What a
I've been
bitch.
taking this. Shit, it was 2 years. But Amy,
keep in mind, I don't know what Chris said. I watched her live in the beginning when she was crying about something. All I said is that she was crying to Chris. I don't know what he came in and said.
Here's the thing. I've never tried to get with your dude. Ever.
I never tried to get with your dude either. Even back then, he's the one that hit me up, girl. And then let's keep that in mind. It wasn't ever about any of that. It was about you being abusive, which you've acknowledged I don't know how many fucking times. But go on with whatever the fuck you're gonna say now. And my dude wouldn't touch you with a 30... What Gypsy Rose said? My man wouldn't touch you with a 20-foot pole. Or whatever the fuck she said.
I've never put your kids on Reddit.
I never put your kids on Reddit either. I haven't been able to post on Reddit since like 2021. So when the fuck did I put your kids on Reddit? This is what I'm talking about. What the fuck is she talking about? Recently, I heard Jules play something where she said I doxed her motherfucking kid. What do you want about, bitch? Like, you just want to start making up shit? That's weird. Like, yeah, no, I didn't. Prove it. Prove it or it didn't happen, bitch. Like, prove that I put your kids on Reddit. Show somewhere where there's some post even about your kids on Reddit, and then prove how it was me.
I never made income off of you. In fact,
I never made a cent off your ass.
2 days ago, you were talking about those stain patches. And
yes, because you do Dollar Tree lives, and I was saying, wow, your Dollar Tree live actually informed me that those things existed. I went to Dollar Tree, and there they were.
Worked for your husband, but you're back in the hive, which is...
What does that have to do with anything? I'm not in anything, first of all, nor was I ever out of anything. And how does appreciating your stain patch videos have to do with jewels? I've told you time and time again, no matter how cool I am with you, Jen, or how cool we get, it is not decipher if I'm going to be cool with jewels or not. That doesn't make any sense. I don't base my friendships based on what other people like, unlike you.
It's great. It's awesome. Do you not remember, Amy, the reason I won't eat potato salad again?
No, I have no idea why you won't eat potato salad, Genevieve. Or actually, sorry, Jenny. Why, Jenny? I'm sure you're going to tell us.
Because when Clint was working at Walmart, remember we were on the phone talking about X, Y, and Z?
Nah, I don't remember shit. Trust me, most of my conversations with you I've blacked out, or I wasn't even probably listening at the time, but continue.
To the back to get the car keys from Clint, and you were texting him, telling him that I was coming, and you were speaking Spanish to my man.
No, I wasn't speaking Spanish. I told him in English that you were at his fucking work. First of all, he's the one who told me you were at his work. I said I would call you and see if I could distract your ass because you were trying to, or calm your ass down. You were trying to get into his job when you weren't welcome in his job. His boss, told you, dude. You were flipping out. Yeah, Mike there. I remember that. Thank you for the reminder. And somehow that had to do with, no. No, at that point, it was purely friendship, and he was like, Amesy, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. She's at my work. She's trying to get in here. My boss is telling her she can't come in. Dude, if I was at someone's job, any one of my men's jobs, first of all, I would never go to anyone's job, let alone barge in and think that I run anything. What the fuck?
And I believe that you were going to try to move in.
Anyways, what does that have to do with potato salad? What does this have to do with potato salad? Hold on. I gotta read this chat first. Penny and Rochelle are good people. Just give them a chance. Don't hate on, please. They really good people. You don't know me, John dearly, but you have been upgraded to a silent viewer. Thank you and have a wonderful day. It's what is it? What did I tell Chris? It's like Psycho and Psychoer is what Rochelle and fucking Penelope are. Hey, hey. Sure she got, you know what? I'm just going to be quiet. I've been catching up. Hold on. 1 second, guys. I'm live. I just told Chris I'm live. Jennifer Jean, what's up? Potato. Chris, get in the chat so I can mod you, damn it.
The alleged abuse videos. What else did you do?
Wait. No. First of all, what does this have to do with potato salad? Secondly, you completely and utterly have left at the point that I then went to you and told you that your man came to me. Not only was he flirting to start with, but then it went to he was being abused by you. And the videos that he sent me were, you should be lucky that it was me that he sent them to because I am coming to you. And I told you that. And then what did you do? You went on live with Siwa and Brooke and Joe from Wales and said that I played up this whole thing that me and Clint were having an affair. And it was all this to save face shit because you were trying to get everyone against me because you knew I had those videos. But I wasn't going to do anything about them. However, I had to prove you wrong because you're sitting there lying on me. So, of course, I had to show the videos because I had to show why Clint was messaging me, as well as why I showed the texts. He only talked to me Mexican or in Spanish that first night.
When I was really messed up, you tried to sue me for $100,000.
What? What the fuck? What? Dude. Bro. If Hey, hon. Good to see you, babe. I have the sniffles. I always have allergies. It's been super dusty here. Hello, Miss Lisa. Good to see you. I cannot believe this bitch. Did she just say that I tried to sue her for $100,000 while she was ill? Where? When?
The alleged abuse videos. And then what else did you do, Amy, to make my life better? When I was really messed up, you tried to sue me for $100,000. What else, Nancy? You have threatened to bust a cat in my body.
Let's back up a little bit. First of all, I don't know what you're talking about, $100,000, but I do remember saying that I was going to get a protection order on you because of all the shit you were spewing about my children and everything else, basically inciting people to call CPS. And there was a moment there where I actually thought you might come and take one of them. Like, you were a worry, Jen. That is a big reason why we didn't move to Ohio. Because being anywhere near you, I was afraid you would take one of my kids. Let's be frank. I have never said this outwardly, but me and AJ both felt that it was not safe to be near you because we felt like there might be a time where you might not give me back one of my kids. You were a little obsessed with them. You were a little obsessed with everyone's children, but I digress. I never was going to sue you, though. I was going to get a protection order. And what is the other thing she mentioned?
When I was really messed up, you tried to sue me for $100,000. What else, Nancy? You have threatened to bust a cat.
Oh, right. And then when she was saying that she was going to come to my apartment, which was recently doxxed at that time, she said, what would you do if I showed up to your apartment? And I said, I would greet you with my motherfucking pistol. Because in Oregon and Arizona, you have the right to bear arms and you don't need a license unless you're going to conceal and carry. So for my protection, if someone like her were coming around, I'd have a gun post haste and wouldn't have to wait. So you're damn motherfucking right. If this kind of freak showed up to my motherfucking door unannounced, yeah. At the very least, I got pepper spray. At the very least, you better be hoping that I use the pepper spray and I don't beat the fuck out of you if you come to my house unannounced. But that's the only reason I'd use the pepper spray is to protect myself from going to jail.
Are you serious?
Well, she said
it paid me enough money to walk around with a chip on my shoulder and a stinger in my ass. You could not pay me enough money. And God, was I so freaking stupid.
What does that mean?
Nancy and I been falling out. Are you kidding me? She just said the Sasquatch.
I didn't send no one in there.
Who are these people?
What did you go in there and say, Chris? I definitely didn't send you in there. Can you please attest to that? Not that anyone will give a fuck what you say. Oh. That stupid phone, sorry. Fucking junkie, right? She's probably having a psychosis. She's a fucking junkie. Let's be honest. Jen, you were obsessed with me when Amesy and I weren't speaking last summer. Trying to video call me in your shed or loft or whatever it was. Yeah, because she's not happy with her boyfriend who likes dick more than her. And the only reason he has her around is to be a beard. Basically to be a fake fucking partner. And maybe they have some sort of intimacy as far as having an intimate relationship, like living with one another and sharing a life together. But as far as like sexual intimacy, there's none of that because she is definitely thirsty. Also, bump it up, bump. I have some news, but I don't know. Oh, well, it looks like they're talking about it in motherfucking Jen. Wow. I wasn't going to talk about it, but I just confirmed that that's what they're talking about in Jen's. So, little like, boop, 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 boop. Okay. Hello. Hi. All right. So, this is what I am reading. Chi-Chi comes into Jen's chat, and she says, I heard that Dudley got arrested. And then she goes on to say, and then Harlow Blonde is in there and says, for what, Chi-Chi? And she says, yesterday maybe? I think so. He's out but has a court date. Yes, he is sad. He has issues, says Harlow. Bad ones. He's young. I hope he finds Jesus. Wigger gives kissy faces. I don't know to who. Yes, what he said about Square's nieces was bad, Harlow. And she says, yes, he was. I think he was, Jen. Arrested, I don't know. Is he an addict? Like, seriously, yes. Alcohol, I hope he gets sober. Kim's a good person, yada, yada, yada. So, Dudley was in jail. Someone called the cops on him because I guess he was threatening somebody. I don't know who, but he definitely reached out, and I've seen proof that he was, and that he has a court case. So, turns out that the shit can go, like, criminal. And it's funny because the little bit of time that I was watching Michelle, she was talking about something about that and how this is all civil. She's like talking really close to the screen. And I clicked out and clicked back in, and PP was up there, and I clicked out again. But she was talking really close, and she was like, I don't know who she was talking to, maybe Bambi, or I don't know who she's talking to. But she's basically saying something about, like, this shit's only civil, or maybe it was Whitney. I think it was Whitney Lee. And clearly now this shit has gone criminal. So, I know, it's so long. Like, when I have it, like, down, like, my back, like, it goes to, like, I don't know, like, my lower back, like, where my tattoo is. It seems shorter in front, but I think it's just because the way it's, like, cut. I don't know. I need to get the undercut cut, but thank you. It is getting long, and my bangs, I'm letting them grow. I want to, like, go back to doing the side swipe part. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyways, back to Jen.
Yes. She did. And if you head on over to her channel, on top of 2-year-old videos that she's putting up, because she's a really, really good person, she showed off the text between Clint and her on a little itty-bitty phone. And then... itty-bitty phone. It was a Razr.
The first Razr, maybe it was the second one. I don't know, but it was broken, so you could only use, like, the front screen.
And when I went to the police station and I was really, really messed up and everybody was making fun of me.
This is where I came in.
She was recording me while I was driving 90,000 miles to the police station.
Okay. Pretty sure I still have that live. So I'm going to have to put it back up. It starts out with her on the phone with me, screaming at me to go live. Then she joined my live and was speeding down the highway. Then she got off my live and went live on IG, which at the time everyone was like, click over and see what the fuck's going on. So, miss me with your bullshit. I don't want to be on camera right now, so I'm putting this down for a minute. Thank you. I just cut all mine off. Hold on a second. I'm going to smoke a little bit while I listen to her, and then...
That's what the Sasquatch was doing. But yet, 2 days ago, you love me long time. Got it.
When did I love you long time? Are you talking about when... Is she talking about when she did the fucking parody? Jen, someone said you were doing a parody. I came in, and at first I didn't know who the fuck you were doing because you were laying down with the blanket and glasses. I'm like, who the fuck is she supposed to be? And then I realized it was when you said Omzi. I was like, holy shit, she's Lindsay. And it was hilarious. Okay, at first I was a little like, who the fuck? But then she did Jules. And I had a few shots of Fireball, I'm not gonna lie, and I thought it was funny, and I might have been talking out of pocket because I don't like Jim Terry, but I never said that I was leaving anyone or that I hated Jules or anything like that. I said that I just didn't know. Well, now I know why she showed the fucking inners of your apartment, because you definitely had her sister's name up. And, this is all just fucking ridiculous. And I have been mostly trying to stay out of it. But Jen, for some reason you keep pulling me back in. You keep mentioning me because you're so obsessed with the fact that I'm friends with Jules. It doesn't affect you in any way, shape, or form. I'm not her little go-to person. I am not in her group chats. I am not sending her anything at all. Have not. And I remember I heard Penelope say the other night that I'm the one that sent Jules your Clint videos. No, I didn't. Okay? I'm pretty sure Jules recorded those or screen recorded it when it took place. All right? So, miss me with your bullshit. I don't have any of those on my channel anymore. I don't even have them anymore. Believe me or not, like, if I had them, they'd be live right now. Trust me. There've been plenty of times that they would have been put back up if I had them.
Not to mention, the only time you get views on your channel is when the Hive members go in there. You had me, you had Habanero, you had Jeff.
Unlike the whole lot of you, I've been there, done that. Okay, I've been at this shit for over 6 years now. This will be my 7th year now that I have been on this motherfucking platform. I cared about views and numbers long ago when I did actual content. I do not care how many people are watching me right now. I don't even know. I honestly, I don't count my numbers. You have always been obsessed with numbers. I am not a numbers watcher. Never have been. Okay? Like, if I had been a numbers watcher, I might have actually seen when I was on an upswing with the Teen Mom and the reality TV, and I would have stayed up with that instead of, like, getting distracted by all the drama and the bullshit and making friends on YouTube, which didn't work out for me very well. So that's why I've always said, that is not why you should come to this platform. But I am not at a point anymore where I give a fuck. I don't make an income on this shit. I'm not looking to make an income, and I never made an income off of you, bitch. The only people that get income are people who get super chats. Regardless of how many videos of yours I played, how many of them did I have super chats in? Pretty much none of them. So, yeah. Whatever.
We had a great time. Remember, you and Muggsy were supposed... Oh, Muggsy was going to bring the oxygen tank. You and Chris were going to get married back when I thought Chris didn't have a problem with me. You loved it when we called you Hamsy.
Oh, yeah, I loved it.
So 2 days ago, you loved me a long time, and because I said that you were a jerk for posting my beautiful blood relative.
But I didn't. What are you talking about? First of all, you said I did it on Reddit. I cannot post on Reddit. I can't even see the bottom feeders Reddit, and I haven't been able to for probably a year. Okay, that's how blocked I am. And prior to that, I definitely couldn't commentate on anything. I am blocked from the fucking crack Reddit. And because of all the times I've been blocked from bottom feeders, I am banned from Reddit. Okay, so I ain't posting anywhere over there. Are you talking about recently? Because your kids have been out there for a long time, so don't think anyone posting them is doxing them at this point. But still, no one should be posting your kids, grown or otherwise. But you gotta show a little bit more proof about where the fuck I posted anyone that is your relative, honey. And if you're talking about any of the body cam footage, when you mentioned me to the cops every motherfucking time they showed up there, yeah, maybe if you had kept my name out of your mouth, I wouldn't have had a need to play your lies and show your crazy lies on me. Unlike a lot of people like Sophie, who you weren't lying to the police about, she played you and got super chats and made a gang of money. You weren't even talking about Savage back then. She wasn't even on your radar. Everyone has made money off your back, girl. I am one of the few that has not.
you go back into the stinky, rotten tampon hive. For what reason?
Because I go where I want to go. That's why I commented in your live. Because regardless of your relationship with Jules, it does not affect where I go, contrary to popular belief. I am not in any sort of cult, and I don't think anyone is. You know, what point about like not bringing up old ancient shit and making up shit and starting shit with people? Don't you get, Jen? Like, you know, you've been really trying to get my attention for like the last 2 months, because it was literally my training birthday on the 27th. It had been 2 months since we started together, and my training group, what started at like 12 and is now 6 on a good day, 8 when we're all there, but usually someone leaves early. Been a lot of illnesses. Anyways, may God speed and everyone be healthy tomorrow. Anyways, point is that this entire time I've been like, I'm working, I'm busy, I'm not online. I've messaged her privately, I've called her privately one time and said, why are you mentioning that I was going after your man? And this was like a month ago. And she's like, you know, I just say that when I get mad. And then she legitimately said that on one of her lives. You guys know that when I say that Amesy and Clint were like trying to get together, I just say that when I get mad. Yeah, okay. Oh, yes, happy birthday, Muggsy. How the fuck? You remembered it's his birthday? I kind of vaguely remembered it. No one fucking April Fools me.
And Topher, I don't care about you. I have never thought you treated her good enough, and honestly, as pissed as I am at her, she's way better than you.
What did you say in her chat, bro? What did you say in her chat? I don't care. Good thing we're not going to have to. What part? If we don't want to fight with people, if we don't need to, does she not get it, right? Hey, people can agree to disagree. I can say that I don't agree with something or get it, that like I'm taken aback by something, because especially me, I'm not really with it at all. So like I'm only seeing things like half done. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing the whole picture. It takes me a little while to catch up. And the way she's acting right now towards me is why her house got doxxed. Because this is how she acts towards Jules every fucking day. So, yeah. If she did this to me every fucking day and every fucking live, I would have posted her house a long time ago. So, I don't know how. Why is she so mad at Topher, though? I guess Habanero's gonna come over here. I don't know. Hobby, what's up?
See, I give zero craps what you think about me, but I'll tell you what.
It seems like you give a lot of craps. For someone who's talking about someone who's barely online, you seem to give a lot of craps.
Every time Amsy, here's the thing. I'm going to talk to Missy Bed, and I am going to get a divorce from you.
What?
That's what I'm going to do, Amsy. I'm getting a friendship divorce on you. We're getting a friendship divorce, and I want nothing out of it, because you are the one who is unfaithful. You are an unfaithful friend.
I was an unfaithful friend. Bitch. At least I never called the fucking police on you and said that you tried to murder someone. Fuck you. Let alone your fucking dead mom. Regardless of anything that I've ever fucking said, I never did no fucking shit like that. Fucking psychopath.
I want this divorce, and we have had a long enough separation, and I cannot. No, we are not going to work this out. We are getting a divorce.
How about this? How about Jen? How about Habanero? I know you're in the bushes right now. No, you were supposed to come over here. What the fuck? Okay, well, Habanero was supposed to come over here, so someone get this to Habanero, and then get it to Jen. you could simply stop mentioning me. Like, I don't go live mentioning you, but you're obsessed with me and Jules and me and Jules and me and Jules, and it's getting a little bit, I don't know what the word is, concerning. So if you really want to talk about separating, I'm fine with that. I can do it the legal way and get a restraining order on you because you won't leave me alone, and you're reminding me of how you attacked me and my children. So that wouldn't look good when you're on probation still. But I don't know. You're not supposed to break any law. I think harassing someone to the point where they feel unsafe and in the need to get a restraining order, because I don't want to be bothered by you. So you could just, like, leave me alone. No?
We're getting a friendship divorce. And actually, if you want to ask one of my friends, I talked to my therapist because whenever I was getting a weak spot and wanting to call, Hamzy, Amy, whatever.
Please don't.
Shit, I'm in Ohio. There's got to be a common law friendship kind of thing. But we're getting a divorce.
Yeah, I'm on the West Coast and we don't believe in common law. So we don't need a divorce. You could just leave me alone. Weirdo. Psycho.
Yes, we are getting a divorce. I'm going to draw up a friendship contract.
Was she talking about me before you went in there, Chris, or after? That's what I don't know. That's what I don't get.
Correct, Amy. That's what we're going to do. You can keep Topher. You can keep your channel with the 11,000s, because I think me and Hamzy kind of had a channel together. You can keep that too.
Genevieve, that channel is long gone. Long gone. I deleted it ages ago. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, my 11K channel is dead. And when I ever do start over, I'll be starting over on a new channel that I will not be sharing over here. Maybe with a few select choice people, but I think I decided that in last week. I'm like, I want to do content, but I don't want to do it on any of the channels that I have. I want to start from scratch. I want to build a whole new audience and a whole new genre, and I don't want anyone knowing about that channel. And I'm just gonna go straight, and once that takes off, even if I get 25 subs and have more than 10 viewers in a live, I won't ever acknowledge this community again.
I'm gonna keep Clint, of course. I think after 5 years I deserve to have Clint to myself. You can keep all the past videos. What else can you keep?
No, you get to keep all the past videos, since your boyfriend probably has them in his back pocket. I got rid of them all. And you can keep your man with his herpes and shit like that. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless Clint for coming to me with that shit, because if he hadn't, I probably would have moved down there, unbeknownst to me that any of that shit was going on, and then I would have been easily pulled into it in one way or another, either by being her friend or by him reaching out to me in person. So I am very grateful that he came to me with that shit prior to me moving to Ohio, because it saved me. Dude, I probably would have ended up in jail. I know she would have.
I'm getting a divorce. I've cried enough tears for you.
Why you were crying for me? You're weird.
I cannot handle. That's why I get in so much trouble every time I become friends with her, because I cannot deal with it. No, the divorce is what I need. I need the divorce from her. Yep.
I don't reach out to you, Jen. I do not have any need to talk to you, Jen. You can easily go on your own way. You do not need to get anything in legal writing. God bless you and Clint. Damn. I'm going to take a shot of Fireball to that. Hold on. I don't have a problem. I mean, I like drugs, I like it. I like strippers, I like day drinking and day parties in Hollywood. I like doing Hollywood shit. Snorting Hollywood. and like Jen myself for it's at an all-time low. Oopsie, oopsie. God bless Clint and his mom for keeping your junky ass under a roof. Amen to that. And I don't think it's going to be a forever thing either.
Other friendships and stuff, I feel bad for Habanero, all the other whatever people. Whatever. I am talking. Yes, I'm getting. No, it's not. It's not a joke. We are getting a friendship divorce. Amy, I'm sure you're listening. We are getting a friendship divorce. Yes.
How about you just
screw the marriage ceremony? Remember the little pinch things for Muggsy's oxygen tank? Muggsy can come. Of course she's like. Of course she is. And she's got Busey over there. She's got Gummy. She's got Gumby.
Ooh,
no, I know
Gummy or Gumby.
We're getting a friendship divorce. No.
Who's she talking about there? That's fucked up. Who the fuck is she calling Gummy? She probably still does.
Spicoli. And I don't think you and Habanero should hang out with her. I get custody of Jeff. I get custody of Habanero. I get custody of...
That's cool. The people that I'm friends with don't really like them anyways. It'd probably be best for everyone if they just stayed over there. Sorry, Habanero and Jeff. I don't think Jeff cares. Love you, Hobby. I will say this. Me and Habanero will always be friends, but we don't need to be friends in chats and stuff. We still will have IG.
I get custody.
A person with porcelain teeth should not say someone is gummy. Why? Because someone has a gummy smile? At least their teeth, you know what?
We have Muggsy's oxygen tank. She can keep the Sasquatch, Bigfoot, whatever. I get custody of Britters. You can keep the moldy tampon hive. I don't want that. You can keep that in the settlement. That's your new home.
Woo! I get the hive. Miss Mickey. Oh, you're gummy. Got more gums and teeth. Jesus.
Nothing to do with that. I get custody of Chi-Chi. All of my other friends hated you the whole way through, so they're
the fuck you get custody? What is she on? What is going on? Okay, I have... Here's a picture that I have. Hold on. I'm going to turn this around for a second. Okay, so I was in Rochelle's for, like, seriously, like, a hot fucking minute, bro. Not even all of 10 fucking minutes did I go in and click out. But I did catch this while I was in there. I'm cleaning and listening to you, she says to Rochelle. I think I'm single now, so I don't want to come up. So is there trouble in paradise and she's blaming me or she's attacking me because some sort of little fight's going on? Leave me out of it. I wish I would have been left out of it to begin with. Leave me the fuck out of your bullshit. But feel free to, like, this is entertaining, everyone. It's funny just to listen to you and your rambles. Amesy this, Amesy that, Amesy this, Amesy that. You know what Amesy did today? Let's see. I helped someone save money for an entire 6 months off of their insurance policy, which is sometimes life or death for some people because insurance be expensive nowadays. So, I'm Sasquatch because I have long hair and a beard. Kind of racist. Yeah, you're dark. So yeah, it is a little racist. But I'm Sasquatch because I have long hair and supposedly I have a beard. But I don't have a beard. Even if I did have a beard, wouldn't that be like sort of like sexist or transphobic or something like that? I don't know. It definitely wouldn't be gender fluid and like super like an ally in any right.
No. Jeff, it's over. I have custody of you. We are over, Amy. We are.
No more free van fixes by Jeff. For Jeff, Chris. He's got to find a mechanic.
Over. And you need to, well, you've already moved on. You cheated on me with the bee. So, where's Butter
See,
Spring?
this is weird. Cheated on her with the B. That is so weird. Never once did it say, Jen, I'm friends with you and I'm not friends with Jules. I promise. We're not in grade school, and even in grade school, I told girls to kick rocks when they try to play fucking games like that. I won't be friends with you if you're friends with her. All right, go. Go on then. We're going to hang out with this new girl. I don't care if you like her or not. Don't be so mean. You're going to have to go eat lunch by yourself, little Jenny.
Kirby's back. She's around there.
Where'd she go?
Do you guys see where this says professional victim? Who are the 2 people who have been calling me a victim for the past 2 weeks?
Not me.
You women need to go to bed. Do some yoga, drink some sleepy time tea.
It is 9.
And y'all need to go to bed.
Sweetheart, it is 12:12 there. You need to go to bed. It is 9:12 here. I get up at 6 a.m. and I get to work at a decent hour in the morning. I work fucking 7.75 hours minus all the breaks I take. So I'm at work for about 8.5 hours. Like, you can't even manage. Like, I don't know, man. Like, God bless Clint and his mom. I think I can invite one person on here, possibly. Damn it, how do I do that? I thought you could have, like, one person on this, but I don't know how to do it. My phone's gonna die.
Times today, you guys are watching them. Yes. I don't want
Dude, we are, like, at least 45 minutes behind. And she's still talking about me. Because Napa's in her chat and just said, you're divorcing Amesy? Kimmy says, yep.
Near the skin flaps, no.
What about skin flaps? I ain't got skin flaps.
Do you guys have an off button? Do you guys ever have, like, where your battery?
Says the human fucking wind up Chucky doll. She says go to bed, but stays up all night, random panels. I don't get it. Well, she's staying up all night talking shit. Like, she should put something in that mouth of hers. Oh, that's right. She's supposedly single, so maybe she doesn't have anything to put in her mouth.
You know, you need to recharge. Yes.
Honey, I go to bed about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, my time, and I get up and I get 7-8 hours of sleep. Don't worry about me. And I only have to wake up once in the middle of the night to pee because my kidneys work perfectly. And guess who's not going to get one of them? I guess, you know what I'm going to keep in the divorce? My kidney. Booyah. So when you're laying on that deathbed and you're like, I wish I knew someone with O negative, RH negative blood, super rare, had a kidney, like, wish I had a divorced AZ.
What? Oh, and I'm going to hit up Judge Shady, Misty Bet. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to get a mock trial.
A mock trial?
Yes, I'm going to. And I'm going to represent my damn self. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to represent myself. We can use our First Amendment speech.
You're going to bring you're going to bring some evidence for this trial. And I want to know when it takes place. Because I want in on it too. Shit, I'll represent myself. And unlike you, I will bring receipts. So let's play. Let's play mock trial, bitch. Let's do it.
I'm going to have to get a bailiff because you're a spicy one.
Yeah, says the one who's currently on probation, and I haven't been on probation for 5 years. And guess what? Next year, all my charges get written off. One's already being shredded as we speak. So, again, booyah.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing it back with the booyahs.
But I think it's time.
Hey, 4 and 6. What's up, girl?
No, well, here's the thing. She did a live, and I heard it, and I had gotten these, well, hold on. And she really liked them.
Bro, they were good wipes. I'm not kicking the wipes, man. I'm not kicking the fact that you do The fucking, what's it
This is
called?
what I'll always remember.
I haven't once. I said that your Dollar Tree content is doing something, because for people like me who are busy and fucking stores are only open till 7, 8 o'clock at night, that gives me maybe 2 hours to make it to a store with traffic. I can go to maybe Target before it closes. Well, Target's open a little later, but Dollar Tree closes at 8, sometimes 9, depending on which one I go to. So it's nice to kind of like see what works, and so, you know, and like I was like, oh shit, they have stain wipes. Oh, and I had to use one the other day while I was at work. So it's a twofer with the wipes. The wipes have nothing to do with anything.
Use this as a analogy. This is what she is to me right now. She's a stain. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove her out of my life when the divorce goes through. But she was talking about these. I guess she had watched my live thing, and she had said that AJ had fallen or something like that, and she was going to, that these worked. And then...
No, he had a mystery stain. One of the kids got something on him, and it worked-ish, but mostly worked. Worked a lot better than I thought it was going to work.
The next day, I think because I made a comment about her little beautiful thing that she did.
No, the next day I was in Jules' chat because I just go in Jules' chat. It has nothing to do with you. Chris went into her chat, damn it, 4 and 6. I don't know if she was talking about me. I didn't even know he knew he was subscribed to her channel. So you learn I had one shot, and I'm like, I didn't even know she was subscribed to his channel. I'm gonna have another shot to that. This is what you drive people to, Jen. I hope you're happy. I learned this from you.
That I guess she went back to Jules, and that's fine, but that's not fair. So that's why I have plans to divorce her, and I'm going to, Nancy. And what are y'all going to do? Play the videos?
Dude, you know, throw back to Marie, even though she was distant on, and you know, I want to make it very clear that even though I'm like, Maria, see her videos do something. At the same time, I said Maria talking about Jen shopping is the funniest thing I've heard in 2025. She's like, Jen, oh guys, guess what? Jen went and tried the chips, so now you guys, when you go to Dollar Tree, you don't gotta try the chip, you just can go, because no one knows what the fuck they want to get when they go to Dollar Tree. You know, there's a happy medium in there. Like, the way she says it. But one thing that has maybe made me act my age a little bit more is when Maria was talking about fucking Siwa. I don't know how long ago it was, like a month ago, a couple weeks ago, I don't know. She said something to the effect about Siwa's lighting and how Siwa is the coolest teenager around, and how like she's such a cool teenager, but she's like 40 or 39 pushing 40, and I'm like, holy shit, like I'm hanging on to those teenage years too. I'm gonna let go of that shit. And I think, Jen, it's time for you to let go of your teenage years, because as adults, people have a plethora of different friends, and for the majority, none of them have to get along or even know that they exist. So who is Busey, asks Chi-Chi. She is so obsessed with the fact that I am not mad at Jules or not friends with Jules. Saying that I don't like or understand why something's happening, because frankly, I don't know what the fuck's going on half the time. Napa said, but the kidney.
Back in the day. Yeah, I called her Little Whore on the Prairie.
Because I used to wear little dresses, and I like had like my like big hat. I need to get a new hat. I need to get a new hat. It's a staple out here in fucking Arizona. More like Doc shopping for benzodiazepines. Yeah, she's itching her face. What does that mean? Probably that her face itches. I itch my nose because it's a nervous habit. I've been doing that since I was a kid. My dad used to be like, stop touching your nose. So, I don't know what people suggest. Maybe they think that I don't know what that means. They're like, why she always got a red, itchy nose? I don't know. I would like to know allergies, and I would like to know how to break the habit of rubbing my nose. But Yeah, my scary ass dad didn't break the habit. I don't think anyone's going to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the beginning of the show.
Thank you guys for, like, see, that's why I like one good bragging. Yes, I did. And she said that my mother looked like Ozzy Osbourne.
No, I didn't. I did not say her mom looked like Ozzy Osbourne. That is not what I fucking said. Okay. This was like when she said Lindsay had igloo teeth. And the only reason I fell out laughing that night, I don't know if you can hear me, hold on. The only reason I fell out laughing that night is because that doesn't even make sense. She never said igloo teeth, she said wooden teeth. Fun fact, Washington didn't even have wooden teeth. He had his teeth, his dentures were made out of human teeth and animal teeth, and they're really fucking gross. So like saying you have Washington teeth is actually like a diss, but she never said igloo teeth. It was so out of pocket. Sophie said, you look like Ozzy. Yes, I said her mom had a Rocky Horror Picture looked like she was part of Rocky Horror Picture Show. Fun fact, her mom loved Rocky Horror Picture Show. Come to find out. So I don't think that was a diss. And that is the worst thing I've ever said about your mom. Remember when you called and said that I killed my mom? And not only did you call 5 people the night that my mom died and I called you and confided with you, Jen, but then you turned around and called 5 people and told them I killed my mom. Then you got conspired with someone, got in their head, and both y'all and at least one other person called her county's sheriff's department and tried to report me for murdering my mother. You forget this, Jen. You fucking forget this. But fun fact is I have friends. I got friends in low places. And I bet I can get proof of said calls. And you know what? I bet I could do something legally about that still to this day. But you know what? Eh.
So that's why I like Ritter's better, because the whole time that my mother was not doing so well, I actually talked to Brittany the whole time. But I did tell my mom. She said that my mother looked like Ozzy Osbourne, and my mom did look like Ozzy Osbourne.
No, you look like Ozzy Osbourne all the time. Genzo will claim insanity. Genzo needs a benzo. Is that the problem, that you don't have benzos? Is it because you don't have friends in low places? Of our friendship. What's up with the potato salad, right? She never explained that shit, Napa. Like, how the hell did that go from, you know why I can't eat potato salad anymore? And then I went to, like, you running around Clint's work and me being on the phone with both y'all. Bro, I was your fucking, like, marriage. I got to sit in the seat of your marriage counselor for 2 weeks. If that person hasn't, like, jumped off a cliff, like, you've got to have a different marriage counselor. It cannot be the same person. Her psychiatrist has a psychiatrist. She has 2. A relationship one, and then she has a regular one. But it's virtual. Because people dox her other therapists. I mean, she can't go to a real life therapy session, which is a whole lot. I mean, you know what? I have done BetterHealth, and I will say I had a pretty good therapist on there. Sorry, my kid's gaming. Their dad's in there. Don't trip. What time is it? He needs to be going to bed, actually.
Call her little whore on the prayer. Because here's the thing, I would like for somebody to have that video, because I remember she like had her little hat on, and she was like, she kept going like this, and I remember it was like a big showdown. I had my hat on, had my hoops in, and she was just going, go ahead, record it. Well, of course, because somebody needs to commentate.
Huh?
Yeah, she did win it fair and square. I would like to take another one with her.
The IQ test? How about this, Jen? How about you take a license exam to get your insurance license? Once you pass your insurance license, you can even do it for the state of Ohio. It could be easier or harder than mine, I don't know. But you know, you're gonna have to pay for that training, and you're gonna have to pay for the licensing, so it's not cheap. Good luck. And then once you have your license in personal insurance lines, you let me know, and we'll take that IQ test. Because at that point, you'll be on my level, maybe.
We gotta leave you behind because you are. Yes, Nancy, we do love you, but we gotta leave you behind because you are just hanging out with some really, really bad people.
I don't know why it matters what anyone who hangs out with anyone. You know, I'm one of the few of you that can see from both angles. She had her hoops in. She's got her hoops in now, but not her hat. Dude, Chris, you missed some of the best times. Like, y'all remember the fucking... We did so many parodies. Like, I did a parody of Jen Bailey, and I had 2 fucking, like, 100 cigarettes taped together because she used to smoke these 100s that were, like, 50 feet long. And I put fucking makeup on under my eyes to make it look like I had fucking raccoon eyes, like bags under my eyes, and I had the hat and a side ponytail or something, I can't remember exactly. And I was just like fucking, and then she did one of me where she made fun of like a pendulum and called it her wrecking ball, and that was relatively good. Her best one was when she made fun of Amber's poolside lives, and she had like a bowl of water. That one was funny. I will admit that one was funny. And I think her recent ones were relatively funny, especially if you're a little tipsy. Parodies can be funny, but the best was like, even though I'm not best friends with TL or don't even like TL or talk to her, was in 2021 when we did the fucking parody with John Yates, me and TL, about Jolene and Busy, and then TL came up as fucking Jen Bailey. She had the exact outfit on that Jen had on that IQ test. I kid you not. Like, fun fact, the IQ test is still on fucking YouTube, bro. It's on fucking, what's his name's channel. And because I know it, because I see it every so often, because it's got me tagged and like, it's got me freeze framed in like this like position where it looks like I got like my hand on my chest and I'm trying to bite my ear, and I'm like, yeah, that's kind of offensive, man. Anyways.
One of which put on their community tab about the one thing.
Got what?
So, one of which put on their community tab about the one thing.
What? One thing?
So, just like a stain, I'm going to have to... No, I don't want to...
What about? You talking about your house being doxxed? Just because I don't agree with something that someone does does not mean I am not friends with that person. It does not mean that I will fall out with that person. You know, it's a mature adult relationship to say, hey, I don't agree with what you're doing. And be like, you know what? That's cool, whatever. But did I go and bust into her lives and say, what are you doing? Like, no. And that's what people want people to do. And no one has the right to do that because that's her platform. Regardless if I agree or disagree with it, I'm not going to interrupt her live and be like, don't do this. Like, no. Sorry. We're not good enough friends for that. And even for my best friend, I don't think I would even do that. Maybe. Like, maybe if she was, like, about to show, like, I don't know, the inside of my apartment. I don't know. And even then, I would just be like, fuck it. Because how many times have people showed my inside of my apartment? So. Hey, you want to be a big old YouTuber, a baller, shot caller? Why don't you get used to being doxxed and shit now? Because in the future, they won't matter. And then you get to be like me. But you can't. You have a house that I think was purchased. Maybe you rent. I don't know. But you can't just up and leave and get a new apartment. So that's a good thing about renting apartments. It is very good. Even though I really like this one and I don't want to move anytime soon. Unless I buy something. So.
Yes. Do you remember back in the day when it was like so fun? When she like threatened to break all of her kneecaps and
yeah.
I don't understand it. I
You're
will never
talking
get
about
it.
like 4 or 5 years ago? When I was like 36, 35. And I'm not saying like, oh, I was a young buck back then, and that gives me every right to fucking threaten to break kneecaps. But I will say that I was in a much more immature mindset when I was saying stuff like that. And you know, honestly, that is not what I mean when I say shit like that. If you think I'm really gonna break someone's kneecaps, saying I want to break your kneecaps means I want you to shut up. Means you're on my nerves. Means you're bothering me. Okay, especially to someone who's on the internet, because I can't break your kneecaps. And the funny thing is, it looks like everything has changed since Heidi Black came in the chat, so thank Heidi Black for that. But, you know, I'll never thank Heidi Black for really anything, since she tried to start a case on me in Spokane when I lived outside of Seattle. Like, I don't know how'd that work out for you, sweetheart. That's just a little side note. Chris, a shit leopard doesn't change its shit spots. Oh, she knows.
And I said some really messed up shit too.
The shit apple don't fall far from the shit tree.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Yeah, but hey, Sally, I'm getting a divorce.
Are we gonna do this whole like Frozen thing? Wait, which one's the one with the white hair? That's me. I'm the one that's locked in my room and doesn't want anything to do with you, bitch. You killed our parents. It's your fault, Jen. You're the murderer. You killed our moms. Oh shit, we really are frozen. Where's Olaf at? I need to smoke more weed and drink a few more shots before Olaf shows up.
It's time. Amsy and I, we took
especially in fucking Arizona.
big plunge, and now I'm taking the plunge to get right back out. You guys were getting.
You know what you need to do? You need to vest your ass. You had a whole ass home with a big ass backyard. You need to get yourself, speaking of plunges, an ice bath. And you know what you need to do? Instead of running your mouth, you need to plunge your ass in an ice bath and shock your system back to some fucking senses, girl. Or, you know, maybe get that magnetic therapy where they put the magnets in the head and they put it around you and then they swirl them and it does something with your bipolarness. You could try that. Or there is a very low intensity version of shock therapy that really might work, because the fact that you have taken to the internet and just keep going and going and going like the Energizer Bunny while you cry that your kids don't want a relationship with you is so much of an moronic thing, and it's so hypocritical, and it's like, what are you talking about? The main issue is that you're on the internet. The second main issue is who you are with, which, granted, I understand you didn't have anywhere else to go when you got out of jail. By all means, in the end, thinking back to it, I probably would have offered you to come to my house or my apartment, and I'm glad I didn't have to do that. But it's also been nearly 2 years. You think at that point you could have done something for yourself that maybe you wouldn't necessarily need to live with Clint. Apartments there are not that expensive, especially a studio if you're living by yourself. So if you had done anything to better yourself, and you know what, you can do that at any time, Jen. At any time you can find a career, and regardless of your record, there are jobs out there. You just have to explain the circumstances, especially when it's a DV situation and you don't live with the person, you don't live with Mike anymore. That's a very good factor in it, and you can explain that away and still get a job, because I did it even when I was on probation. So I didn't accept the job after the fact. It was for Petco, and after all of that, I got the job and didn't go because my cousin came into town. And yeah, this was before YouTube days. Anyways, so this was like literally right after I had gotten in trouble, like less than a year later. And I was still able to find a job at the hospital portion of Petco, like the pet vet or something like that. Anyways.
Of course, I can't deal with her cheating. I can't deal with her cheating ways. Not to mention, I just get in less trouble when I'm not hanging out with her.
So Jen has a whole plethora of friends, including Brenda in her chat, that are in her ear about her being my friend. First of all, I don't talk to Jen like that. Ever since Jen has been out of jail, I haven't talked to Jen like that. You know, but there was a year that me and Jen did not fight, and it wasn't until she started going on YouTube and all these people in her chat started getting in her ear that we started fighting. And she started getting upset that I was friends with Jules. Like, well, I was friends with Jules before you were cool with Jules, and then I fell out with Jules, and then I was cool with her again. So why you think it has anything to do with you when it never did in the past is beyond me, but
I'm sure if she's live, she's probably saying wonderful things about me. I'm quite sure of it.
I'm not saying negative things about you. I'm just trying to say that you are lying about me. Or you're getting some shit twisted. Some of it are truths, but most of it's lies, and you're leaving out really big parts of things that you did, Jen. You know, if I was sitting here rattling off all the things that you've done to me, I would also be including the things that I've done to you, which I've done here. All you rattle off is the things that people do to you. This is why you have that victim mentality. But I'm speaking from the things that I've done as well as the things that you've done. This isn't just a me thing. That's why I don't have a victim mentality, because I'm not like, oh, woe is me, Jen is talking about me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why is Jen talking about me? See the difference? See how that works? See, like, their property, right? The possession of other adults creeps me out, right? I have never, ever once had Jules tell me not to go into someone's chat. Never once. Now, did I jokingly say, like, by me saying that I didn't necessarily agree with her docs in the innards of Jen's apartment until I knew the entire story? Was I afraid she was going to get mad at me? Yes, and I said that in my live. But at the same time, she didn't, because I don't even know if she watched it, but also, I mean, I'm allowed to have an opinion. I didn't cuss her out. I didn't call her a $2 hooker. I didn't do any sort of, like, attacking of Jules' character while saying I didn't necessarily agree with her actions. That's what differs between me and a lot of these other people. You know, you can agree to disagree with people that you're coexisting, or people that are your friends. That's how you build friendships. That's where Jen lacks that adult nature, is that when I don't agree with her actions and tell her, hey, your actions aren't really very good.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, James. 1 second. Oh, he's just saying hi. And then he went and slammed his door. He said nothing. He wants Mama to leave and stop talking. Someone's grumpy. No, angry Mama. Amesy is live, just saying, says Rochelle. Two seconds. He's okay. He's just about to fall asleep, and he's getting he takes nighttime meds now, and he gets a little prescribed by his pediatrician. But he gets a little angry sometimes. And for some reason, he doesn't like it when I'm talking too loud. So I guess I was talking too loud, so I took a little quieter. Rochelle says, I love you so much, Miss Liability. Is Ainsley mad I said her spreading her Zilla eggs? I'm not spreading my Zilla eggs, just FYI. Amesy is live, just saying, says Rochelle. Thank you for the update, Rochelle. I think everyone knew about 30 minutes ago that I was live, but I'm glad to know that of the 40 people watching, that the one person that left, it was you. Please don't come back. Hold on, I'm gonna light a couple lavender candles. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna play her, but I won't be responding. Give me 2 seconds.
But anytime that she would like to sign our friendship annulment, because it can't be an annulment, we've known each other for too long. We've had 5 years, that's like common law friendship marriage. So I'm thinking that we're gonna have to get a divorce, pretty sure. Those were the good old days.
Anyways, I think I'm gonna turn this off and get him to bed. It's just getting kind of late for me anyways. It's a school night. It's a work and school night, you know what I mean? So I think he's used to me laying down with him. The fact that I'm not, I think, is throwing him off cycle a little bit. So thank you guys for coming. Been live over an hour. Say night night jam jam, and I will see you guys very soon. Good night, everybody. Love you very